Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Technique Tuesday. Today we are going to be looking at the power snatch, which is a great exercise. A lot of it will be carryover from our clean edition a couple weeks ago and also our overhead squat edition, which happened 2 weeks ago. So if you need a refresher, go ahead, check out those videos. They're on our Instagram page and YouTube channel. Before we get started with that, we're getting ready for Get Fit February. Grizzly Strength presents that involves two things. First, you're going to see videos of the Grizzly Strength team getting, challenges going, getting anything like that. So if you have Grizzly Strength apparel, send us a video you doing a workout. Whatever it is, or just hanging out. We'd love to see it. We'll post it on our social media. Number two, if you don't have Grizzly Strength apparel, we're also doing a sale all February long, 28 days of sales. So go ahead, get your gear, and we'll be good to go for Get Fit February. With that, let's take a look at the power snatch.
Okay, so I'll start by showing you a little warm-up. This is something I'll do just like for the cleans. I'll do before I start doing power snatch. Just a little bit more than whatever I did during my dynamic warm-up, getting the shoulders open and then getting the hips and squat ready to go. And then I'll do some hang power snatch. You can also do that part with a bar or any amount of weight on it, as long as it's less than what you're planning on working out with. Where you place your hands are incredibly important. We're going to show you how your hand placement can change where the bar is going to make contact with. We want it to make contact with your hips, which will be right here. And then if you take it even farther, you're going to be almost at your belly button, and you're not going to have a lot of power right there. So what you want to do is have your hands where you can make contacts with your hips and where your arms are going to be a 90-degree angle bent. So this is a power snatch. It's an Olympic movement that encompasses your quads, calves, hamstrings, hip flexors, lats, abs, everything pretty much. And you're just getting the bar from the ground to overhead. It's a hip hinging motion, and it's a great one. So this is it. Then we'll go into some of the nuances of doing a great power snatch. So this is going to be your setup for sort of snatch deadlifting off the ground. You want to get that where your bar is right over your shoelaces, pull the slack out of your arms, and you're in a position where you can stand right up, moving your hips and back and legs all in the same motion. All right, so this is going to be your deep squat position. After you get to this, it's just an overhead squat, and it's so important to make that tripod stable foot. Plus, the deeper you squat, the easier snatch is going to be. Like I mentioned previously, we want to make contact with the hips, but this is what it looks like from the side. So we're shooting the back and the hips and the legs all at the same time to get a triple extension, bam, with the shoulders. And then from there, we're dropping down in the squat. Don't want to have the bar come that far away from the body, but once you put weight on it, it's a lot easier to keep it close. But right there. And then you want to push the head through just like an overhead squat or an overhead press. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. Let's take a look at some progressions. Right here we have a snatch pull, so we're just working on the first and second pull extension. So just pulling it, getting a little bit of extension, a little bit of a hip pop there. All right, we're going to do a high pull here. So we're getting that all the first, second, third pulls, and then we're going to pop it up and high pull it a little bit up to around your nipples. We're doing this because it's important to get it up as high as you can so you can squat under it. Lastly, we have the hang snatch, which is going to be your final movement before doing an actual power snatch. We're just putting everything together that we've been working on. I mean, here it is. Once you're good at this, then you're good to go for a power snatch.
Okay, that is the power snatch. Great exercise. Glad to have you guys a part of it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us in any means necessary. Like I mentioned before, Get Fit February is starting February 1st and ends February 28th. So we hope to see you a part of it. Take care.